Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the Green Lantern issue number 3. I didn't know if I was going to like this issue, man. Just, wow, and all of a sudden, I'm hot for this now. Alright, let's get into this, guys. Slave Lords of the Stars. Grant Morrison is the writer, Liam Sharp is the artist. Steve Oliff on colors, Tom Orzechowski on letters. The cover is Liam Sharp and Steve Oliff. The variant cover by Jay Lee and June Chung. So, wow, man. Wow. You got this bid for the Earth. Somebody had kidnapped the Earth and shrunk it down, and no, it's not Brainiac. He's selling it in the open slave market. And a whole bunch of people bidding on it, and it gets into a bidding war between Steppenwolf of the freaking the New Gods and the Dominion. Now, I actually thought this, and this could still, I actually thought this was going to go into a way, because if you guys have been reading Justice League this week actually indicated there's a whole lot coming up in the future, namely a war. The Dominion are going to start a new invasion of the Earth, you know? And at least that's what they gave allusion to. If that's the case, dude, boom, count me all aboard for that. Over here now, we see the Dominion in that bidding war, and I'm just like, oh man, if it turns out later on that they wind up being the default winners, because technically they are, then that would be badass. Or at least if they felt slighted by the New Gods. Because if you remember in the original invasion story, the invasion, the Dominion, and all the people who worked basically for them, they actually got approval from Darkseid to raid the Earth. Just be careful, because he thinks that the anti-life equation is on Earth. Anyway, the bidding war is freaking hysterical. Like, I was loving it. And later on, you get to see that this dude, the shepherd, he's basically God on the front cover, shows up and he's like, yes, I will bid and I will do my first and final offer. And he winds up winning by a landslide. What do you call it? The Green Lanterns show up, and they were just waiting for someone to actually win so they could get you in not just the conspiracy, but the actual act, so the crimes could be the highest. He goes up there and he's like, you know, talking to God, the shepherd. And I'm like, and all of this, mind you, at the beginning, I wasn't that into. I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever, it is what it is, you know, blah, 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 blah. I enjoy everything that I read now because of everything that happened afterwards. This point is where the comic starts to get really good. Goes up and he faces God. Hal Jordan's like, yeah, you're under arrest. It's like, what, are you serious? He's just like, dude, no, the Earth wants to come with me to paradise. What are you talking about? You know, it's like, yeah, man, the Earth, everybody, you know, they want to be on my side. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure the people don't want to be sold into slavery. No, they want to come to paradise. Dude, enough with this nonsense. We're not playing this game. No, seriously, look at all the insects and things like that. Green Lantern's like, yeah, they don't get a count. They don't get a vote. Well, why not? They vastly outnumber the humans. I figured that the most dominant life form on Earth would be the leaders. I mean, so that was actually a funny repartee. Then it turns out that Green Lantern has to go and start appealing to the people of Earth. Kind of more as a collective than anything else. And he shows, like, yeah, this is actually a different race. He's appearing as this God figure, you know, because he knows that you guys are into the whole God thing. But this is what he actually looks like. And he's actually here to enslave you and enslave your minds and do all this crazy bad stuff. And the humans are so brainwashed. But mind you, they're not brainwashed. There hasn't been any brainwashing necessarily. It's simply been an appeal to religion. I just point that out. That's just a funny thing, man. It appeared originally as their God, promised them paradise, and it fit so well with either the Greek mythology or the Old Testament God that people were just like, oh, yeah, okay, no, I'm good, sign me on. But you know you're going to be sold into slavery. No, God's going to take care of us. Well, it's not God. It's this evil alien dude. No, we're going to follow him. So they actually get so mad at Green Lantern for trying to explain to them what's actually happening that they call him a fascist and all this. Like, I was like, do you morons even know? Fascism gets slung around so often, especially nowadays, it seems. But yeah, they're actually weaponizing the word fascism to use against the Green Lantern. While all of that is happening, the Green Lantern goes after the original auctioneer. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing a conspiracy. By the end of this comic book, I'm seeing Green Lantern somehow isn't really that good of a guy. The Green Lantern Corps, if they go along with what he just did, isn't that good of a group. We're seeing corruption in the space cops of the Green Lantern Corps. Only Grant Morrison, man. I don't know anybody else who would do something like this. I mean, at this level, making Hal Jordan a part of that. Wow. Wow. Also, that being said, seeing God punched in the face by a, God, not really God, punched in the face by a giant green boxing glove with angelic wings on the back. Nah, dude, what? Oh, man. So, yeah, man, this issue number 3 is better than issue 1 and 2 as far as I'm concerned. Issue 1 was really good. Issue 2 was a little, I liked it. I certainly liked it. But it just felt like it was more of a great plot, more of a great concept without actually having much of a plot, having much of a story in and of itself to be told. Then this issue comes along. This was sick. There was just phenomenal ideas in this, executed perfectly, no time really wasted, and just boom, 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 like three different punches for that whole 1-2 knockout. This was great, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen now. Not just in the next issue. Can't wait to see what's about to happen next. All right, that's it for me, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.